All right, so I got a little windy in that first video. I'm going to try and get more to the point here. Stress, the more stressed we are, the more our metabolism goes up. So picture that flight or fight mechanism that we have when we're in a serious situation. For example, if you're staring down a bear, your norepinephrine hormone kicks in, and that increases your metabolism and allows us to run away from the bear. As we age, our metabolism slows. Unfortunately, after the age of 30, we see a pretty significant decrease in metabolism. A lot of that has to do with the loss of lean body mass. Our calorie intake, being pregnant, and use of caffeine and tobacco affects our metabolism. Now, this is not a commercial for people to start smoking and to start drinking coffee to increase their metabolism, because you'll see a minor bump in your metabolism with the use of caffeine and tobacco, but just like any other drug that we use, we see a cap on its effect. So over, a week or two of using those items, you'll no longer see a bump to your metabolism. And then physical activity, we can increase our energy expenditure by as much as 15 to 35% by getting more physical activity. So how do you know if your weight is not healthy and based on the pounds that you see on the scale? Well, an indicator might be that you have high blood pressure or hypertension. It might be that you have elevated LDL. Remember, that's our bad cholesterol. Family history of obesity, heart disease, and certain forms of cancer, mostly are hormone-related cancer like uterus, breast, colon, prostate cancer. And then a pattern of upper body fat distribution, so that's carrying around more weight in your waistline than on your hips. And I'm just going to skip ahead to one of these slides. So when we carry more weight here in the midsection versus here in the hips, this fat is less metabolically active than the fat that we find in other areas of our body. So if waist circumference in men is over 40 and waist circumference in females is over 35, that puts you at greater risk for heart disease, diabetes, hypertension, and other obesity related diseases. So it's really where you carry your body or body weight that's important. So here's more of that information about our body fat distribution. And again, here's those weight measurements. This would probably be a good thing for you to study for the test. So what happens with weight loss if you're getting frustrated? Really 1 to 2 pounds per week long-term weight loss. So it's nothing glamorous. We're not dropping 12 pounds in a week like we would like. Tracking diet is very helpful. And your book talks about this National Weight Control Registry. If you are interested, hop on that website. These are people who have successfully lost weight and maintained their weight. So that's what I really look at is, okay, we can lose weight by following a fad diet like keto or Atkins diet, but I want us to maintain this weight loss. So this National Control Registry, some of the things they do is they self-monitor, they eat breakfast, they exercise, and they don't eat restaurant food all that often. So how do you recognize an unreliable diet? Promotes quick weight loss. Remember, 1 to 2 pounds a week is a normal, healthy weight loss for maintenance. Limited food selection. So, for example, only lets you have meat or only wants you to eat fruit. Use of testimonials like ex-football player for Nutrisystem. Bill does cure-alls. Recommend expensive supplements. Says you don't have to do anything with portion control or exercise. And again, not encouraging exercise. So we have the popular diets like high protein, low carb, like Atkins, keto diet, low fat approaches, novelty diets like grapefruit diet, paleo, and then meal replacements like Slim Fast or MetaFast. Okay, so just make sure that you're not following a gimmick diet or recommending a gimmick diet. we want to make sure that we're having